Hey, beautiful. Let me talk to you for a minute. It's 11:04 at night. And as we all know, as human beings, our mind starts to wander. Thoughts come into our heads. We see things, we watch things that inspire us. Some of us can't go to sleep, some of us can. It being a Friday night, I'm sure somebody's out there partying. I'm sure someone's out there having fun. And it was a beautiful day today. Gorgeous day. The weather was amazing. I come home and I turn on Hulu and I watch the United States versus Billie Holiday movie. And immediately I resonate with it. Because it's this woman fighting to be seen, to be heard, to not have her voice disappear into the atmosphere. And there's this one particular scene where she sees something traumatic. And the only thing she knows that she can do in her power is sing. She knows her voice is the only thing that can make a change. And I thought that scene was so important for today's times because there's so many people out there so quiet. There's this society stigma where a lot of people feel like they can't say what's on their mind. You know, everybody thinks weird things, regardless if it's depression, regardless if it's something random. But there are topics and things and scenarios where people purposely don't say or purposely don't talk about because they feel like it's not allowed. They feel like they would be castricized. They feel like they will be outcasted for the thoughts that are going on in their head. I realized that when it comes to my podcast, the origin of it, I wanted it to be a funny podcast. I wanted it to be a podcast where people came and laughed and had a good time and something to distract you from reality, to get you away from whatever you was going on in life. That was what the podcast was supposed to be. And then I kind of just went down this mental health journey, this self-help book. And all I wanted to do was talk about mental health. All I wanted to do was reach out to as many people as possible and talk to them and just let people out there know that they aren't alone. In this beautiful day I experienced today, I was on Instagram and a guy posted something pleading for help, pleading for support, pleading for love. He wrote, "I just cut myself 16 times and there's blood everywhere. This is one story out of 7 billion. I originally wanted this podcast to be funny. But when you sit down and you look at how many people that are struggling, you look at how many people are fighting for their lives every single day, regardless if it's a fight within oneself, it's a fight with the government, it's the fight with society, community, friends, family. We are fighting our battles every single day. Billie Holiday, she fought addiction just like millions of other people. But even through that, she knew that the only way she could make change was her voice. Me, along millions of other people, struggle with mental illness. There's so many times where I get on this mic and I want to say everything that comes to my mind. And there's always that voice in my head that says, no, don't do it. One, nobody wants to hear it. And two, it will come back to bite you in the ass. And three, what you say now, you might not mean in a couple years. But my voice is my power. Just like how some people's power is art and some people's power is protesting or being powerful. Mine is my voice. I know at the end of the day, I can rely on this. I can rely on me to make a change. I can rely on me to do something bigger than myself. Anybody struggling with addiction, mental illness, loneliness, whatever it is out there that people struggle with, we all know that it's very easy to feel small. It's very easy to feel less than the next person. To feel incomplete at times. But when you actually see how many people struggle, when you actually see how many people that suffer on the inside, and I'm talking about suffering, all you want to do is hug them, love them, show them that they will get through it. It's hard. It's hard. Nobody knows why our brains force us to have the thoughts we have. Nobody knows why we can have a beautiful day and then nighttime hits and we're crying ourselves to sleep. Nobody knows why in the summer you're happy, but in winter you're fucking depressed. I don't know why. But there's too many people, and I, as a person, as one person, decided instead of going the comedic route, instead of going the route I wish to take, how about I reach out to all those people that need somebody? I remember when I was depressed, all I ever wanted was to talk to somebody. All I ever wanted was somebody to call me and just take me out of my situation and have my life change overnight. You know, all I wanted was to smile again and to laugh and to just have fun. In, due time, I had to be the person to grab myself out of my situation, heal me and fix me. But it was hard. It was fucking hard, and it was dark. And there was times where I gave up, and there was times where I became complacent with the anger and the sadness and the confusion and me being lost. I became complacent because For so long, that's all I knew. And so I realize I have a platform. I see that I have a platform. And I think about all those nights. I wish I had somebody. All those nights. I wish I could have talked to somebody. I didn't feel as alone on my journey. So I come on here and I talk to you guys. And I express my feelings, my emotions, regardless if I'll feel the same way in 20 years, 10 years, whatever. But I express to you guys how I feel now. Because going through life is hard, and it's lonely, and it's confusing, and it's a roller coaster. And sometimes it can be fun, sometimes it can be sad, sometimes it can be exciting. But I know, even through all those moments, even through all those trials and tribulations, I knew it would have been easier if I had somebody by my side. If I had somebody guiding me. Some people don't know how to find guidance. Some people don't know how to find a mentor. Or to ask for help. So if my podcast can be that thing where somebody can click on the video or click on a link and feel seen and feel heard and feel loved for just a couple of minutes, to feel less alone for a couple of minutes, then I've done my job. I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not Saint Nick. I'm not Gandhi. I am not a savior. I'm not a role model. I'm not anything but a person that has a voice, that a person that just wants to help. And that's what I got from the Billie Holiday movies, that even through all that drug addiction, even through all of that pain, she still found the strength to get up and sing, and to sing for thousands, because she knew she had a message. She knew that it was bigger than her, that everything around her was bigger than her, even when she felt small. I'm not saying go out there, do something extravagant. But I'm saying is that you have a voice. And I want you to know that. Because even through those darkest of days, even through the tough times, the rough times, you need to know that you have a voice. That you are beautiful. And that you're amazing. That you deserve to be here. God, it's hard. I know it's easy to take the easy way out. I know it's easy to go to self-harm, or to go to drugs, or to go to alcohol. I understand that. But when you can sit down and look in a mirror and say to yourself, damn, I did it. I made a change. I feel good today. I feel awesome. I can be happy. Then you as a person did that. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel broken and lost. But please, if you are listening, life really is worth living. No matter how hard it is to see it, no matter how dark it is, or how long it takes you to see it. Life is worth living. It's too beautiful to let you go. It's too beautiful of a world to take yourself away from it. You deserve to see the good in the bad. But don't choose the hard way out. Don't choose the first option. I hope that everybody that listens to this, or ever hears this, knows that even when your mind is telling you that you are not something, that you don't deserve anything, that you are insecure or you have low self-esteem, I want you to know that you as a human being, the person with the beautiful eyes and the beautiful skin and a thoughtful mind and a great personality, I want you to know that you deserve everything that this world has to offer. Every single bit of it. And my job is to walk with you on this path, whatever path you have to go on. But the moment you find your true self, the moment you find that happiness, I'll be here chugging you along because you deserve it. You deserve it even in the darkest of days. Even when you're struggling, you deserve happiness. If you feel like you don't have a voice, if you feel small, if you feel like you have nobody, I beg of you to stand up. Be the strongest person you can be and change somebody else's life. Just like how I'm trying to change yours right now. And pass it along. And keep passing it along to the generation after yours and the generation after that. Show the world. Let's show society that we can overcome anything that is blocking our way. Let's show ourselves that we can overcome the trauma that's been beating us for years and years and years. I want you to be the beautiful person you are destined to be. I love you. I do. I hope you're smiling. I hope you understand that you got this and that you're a beautiful human being. I hope you know that it is going to get better. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to want something. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. But I want you to know that you're beautiful. And you're fucking awesome. And I want you to say that to yourself, that you're awesome. And you're worth it. And you're amazing. And you deserve everything that you wish for. That's all I ask of you, is to know your worth, to know your beauty, to know You'll get through it. You'll get through it. Stand up. Be the loudest person in the room. Be the strongest person in the room. And never back down from anything that comes your way. And if you see somebody else struggling, you see somebody else fighting, you see somebody else working hard towards the goals that you are also working towards, help them work together, fight together. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You just got to keep going. I don't care if you're crawling. I don't care if you're walking. I don't care if you're scooting. Just keep going. Keep going. I love you. And it's going to be okay. All right? I'll see you in the next one.